All right, Gabe Goche back again here with the Southern Utah Hockey Report. We're at the Red Rock Ball Hockey Tuesday night Tier 1 League at JC Snow Park. I'm with team captain Adam Allen. And again, remind us, what's our team name again?
Our team is Steak Sauce,
Steak
baby.
Sauce.
A1 steak
So
sauce.
A1, are you an A1 kind of guy?
Heck yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. You got to go rare, medium rare. You don't always need the steak sauce. But
What
if
kind of
somebody
cut?
kills it, we're going to filet.
Filet?
Always.
So
yeah.
are you the type of guy that's going to buy your meat from a butcher, from the store? Do you buy half a cow?
No, half a cow. Dixie Meats.
Dixie Meats.
Yep, clean,
okay.
local.
So they're a local business, aren't they?
They are.
They are. Okay, so that's a plug too.
Yep, we love Dixie Meats.
Yeah, so maybe sponsor
Yeah,
too.
we'll tag them in, Adam. We're coming for you, Adam.
You know, hockey and meat always goes because we're just always grinding, right? We're grinding.
Sticks and meat and balls and stuff.
Yeah, well, you can go that way. But anyway, Adam, thank you for taking the time here. Because again, the purpose of the Southern Utah Hockey Report is to not only glorify what has been started here, but then also to just get more recognition and allow people to really understand how this got started and really the founding fathers of hockey here in St. George. So tell us a little bit about you, how you got started with hockey, and then we'll kind of just transition into you as a person.
All right. Well, I started playing hockey here in the Dixie Center parking lot when I was about 15. So it was me, a bunch of high school friends. We kept playing through the years. It dwindled off and on as those friends moved away to college, served missions for the LDS Church. But then once upon a time, we were playing at that Dixie Center parking lot, and Doug Reed and Corey Henwood stumbled upon us. And at that time, man, we were only having like 3-on-3, maybe 4-on-4 from time to time. Mm-hmm. And then those guys just grabbed the bull by the horns and started roping everybody in. And it was perfect for me because I started, growing my family. I got a big family, 5 kids.
Yep.
And run my own business. So I was getting busier and busier. And it was so nice to be able to step back and watch those guys just run it and grow it to what it is now. And it allows me to continue to play in the fashion that I can play in, which is just for fun, honestly. Yeah. Like, I don't have enough capacity in my life to do what these guys are doing. So I'm super grateful for all you guys who put your time in here.
Yeah. No, absolutely. And to hear your story, this is, again, why I love doing this, right? Because it's really coming from grassroots.
Yeah.
Like you said, coming from a parking lot, sometimes in a church parking lot, sometimes in a school parking lot. Yeah. But it's like, we're just grab anything, grab some sticks, and let's play. And then you talk about having 5 kids. So how does that now incorporate your lifestyle into the kids? Like, are you getting them into hockey? Like,
absolutely. So this year, we have one kid that's a little too young. He's only 9 months old. But I have 4 kids all in different age divisions this year. So on Tuesday and or Thursday nights, dude, I'm here from 5:30 to like 10:30 every single night. As you can hear, my voice is super hoarse because I yell at those kids, run, go to the boards, go to the net. And it is a blast, man.
That's awesome.
All of my kids are playing. I've got 3 girls playing and 1 boy, and those girls, man, they get vicious.
I know a couple of guys have some girls here that play too. Like Tommy Rupp has Remy, and I know she's going to be a vicious one in there too. But that's another thing too that is really starting to pick up is the female part of it, right? Yeah. And girls hockey, and this is another great opportunity to start that from the grassroots perspective. And I love to hear that your girls are really enjoying it. And so have you been able to take them to like an ice game, whether it's the Knights, or have you guys gone up to Utah at all?
Yeah, so
the Mammoth?
Because of Red Rock Hockey, Corey got us some tickets last year, but when they were still Utah Hockey Club, we took the whole family to that. And this year, we took all the kids up again and went to a preseason game. And, dude, they freaking love it. And my wife, she's not here. She just left. But she is not a sports fan at all. And she was jumping up and down and cheering harder than I was. I was like, yeah, this is hot.
Yeah,
let's get this going.
That's the greatest thing, too, about the sport of hockey. And to be honest, why it's not much of a televised sport, because you have to be there in person.
It's electric,
right? And to see the speed, to see the energy, it's a whole different sport perspective from that viewpoint. So where were your seats at the Delta Center?
Dude, straight up nosebleed. But this year, the changes they made, it was totally visible. It was great. And man, the Mammoth are killing it this year.
Yeah, they are. It was a seven game win streak right now.
Yeah,
which is amazing. And what they've done too, from taking that Coyotes organization and really rebranding it now into the Utah Mammoth, still keeping some core guys, but then also building in with some new acquisitions and all that. What have you seen that has really made you more of a fan of the Mammoth?
So just like watching my kids play,
Mm-hmm.
I am a fan of effort.
Yeah.
I like to see people running and gunning, whether it's on defense or offense.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not partial to either. I want to see people putting effort in. And man, watching the Mammoth, they are all effort. It's insane to watch those guys. Nobody's standing around. Nobody's lax. They're pushing on both ends of the ice.
Absolutely, and that's why they're pros, right?
Yeah.
And that's why they're at that level. And you know that feeling from a different perspective. And you talked earlier about having the 5 kids, having your own business here. So you're a pro in a sense as well, right? You started a company, Prestige Woodworks, which is cabinet making, custom cabinets. And tell us a little bit how, because I've gotten to know you a lot, and you're an amazing man, right? Again, the effort you talk about, you've brought into your business and how you run that. So how did you get started with Prestige, and where are you at now in the phase of the business?
So I did woodworking all through high school. I worked at several wood shops here in St. George, Wilding Wall Beds, Riverwoods Mill, and a couple up in the Salt Lake area. I moved to Salt Lake area for a little while, graduated from the University of Utah, tried like the corporate life for a little while, and it just sucked, man. I didn't want a corporate noose.
Mm-hmm.
So my dad was just bugging me. He's like, hey, one of my buddies who's a firefighter is just done. Come buy his machinery and start a wood shop. And I was like, that sounds terrible. But after a year of just like the struggle and grind of corporate America, I was like, you know what? I would rather risk it and try to figure out how to do something with that same effort, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like get in, get after it, and try to do something cool. Because all of the corporate America stuff, it was like I was way too overqualified for entry-level positions, but way underqualified for a good paid position.
Right.
And it was like this eternal staircase that I couldn't climb at the pace I wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
So starting my own shop, it's been a disastrous, hellish thing for sure. But I mean, we're 12 years in, and we're taking that same effort that I loved seeing in hockey, and we're pushing to be the absolute best. Because nobody cares about second place.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody cares about the guys who are playing well but not good enough. So we're taking that effort, and we're truly trying to rope in the customers, treat them to the absolute best of our abilities, and change every single day based on that customer feedback, so that eventually we can be the absolute best, which is what I know Corey and Doug and everybody else you guys are doing here with Red Rock, because we want to be the best
Mm-hmm.
sports league here in St. George, so that we can get the attention that we need, so we can get some better stuff. The woodworkers put these fences up. They're not great.
Yeah.
We know how to build cabinets, not put fences up.
So, and I love that too, and I appreciate the kind words, and because it's contagious, right?
Yes.
It really is contagious, and with that too, what is your clientele, right? Are you residential new builds? Are you luxury customs? Tell us a little bit about your clientele.
Yeah, so mostly residential new build custom stuff. We're in the high-end luxury stuff most of the time. However, we do have a pretty good spectrum of cabinetry, so there are a lot of people who will come to us with especially remodels that are a little bit on the higher end. And if they are in trouble for timelines or anything like that, that's what we specialize in more than anything. We can build the best of the best cabinet, and we can build a fairly standard cabinet as far as price line goes.
Mm-hmm.
But we are trying to take the customer's worst pain points, which are communication, timeline, scope of work, and price, and we're trying to make sure we are attacking those for the customer every time. And it seems like timeline, which is ranked number 2, is the one that most construction guys suck at.
Mm-hmm.
So we're really big nerds, and we track our stats just like hockey, and we know when we can show up. We know how fast we can build a cabinet, and those are excellent cabinets at the same time.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And numbers don't lie, and that's the thing. In any business, any sport, the numbers don't lie, and you spoke to that. So with your clientele, like you said, with the high-end custom builds, are you just servicing Southern Utah? Do you service the whole state of Utah? Like, what's your boundaries?
So the majority of our business is here in Southern Utah, but we're not afraid to branch out. We get in Mesquite, Vegas, Arizona every now and again, and upwards in Draper, and we've been branching out into Park City and Aspen a little bit. So we're getting all over the place. So we're not afraid to travel. We're not afraid to get, especially in those high-end luxury areas that are looking for that quality and that service, because we know they want both.
Absolutely. And with that service, you've been in business for 12 years. Obviously, you've grown. What does your service team look like? What does your whole team at Prestige look like as far as personnel?
Yeah, so we've got this is one thing I think I'm most proud of. We've got a very low turnover. Most of the people who leave us for bigger and better things, whether it's going to school to become a lawyer was one of the last ones, going to serve mission for the LDS Church, whatever it is, they're usually not leaving us because of the job. We strive to make a culture where people want to stick around and fight to be the best. So we've got guys that are tenured as much as 8 and 9 years for a 12-year business. That's long time. So I've got my project manager, Zach, who takes care of all of my customers face-to-face throughout the entire build. As soon as I've transitioned them from sales on, Zach's got them, and he's taking care of them. I've got Hannah, Ashley, and Ryan up in the office who are doing design and engineering and putting all of the stuff together. They're translating what the customer wants in their brain into digital art and then pushing it into the shop.
Nice.
And then I've got the most amazing shop crew. We got Douglas Reed, our own guy here, running that shop crew. And I tell you what, Coach Doug is Coach Doug at work. He's running around being water boy, fist bumping all of the employees, saying, "Great game, guys." It's amazing. He brings that hockey energy into that group and runs it. And we have our own in-house install team, which is something that most cabinet companies don't do, but we absolutely need to, so we can keep that timeline tight and keep that communication loop tight for our quality, so that we can make sure it's better and better every time.
That's huge, and it goes back to that team environment. You talked about Doug. You talked about another guy, Ryan, which is really cool. 2 guys that are part of Red Rock Hockey that are now part of your team as well. Which, like you said, you want to start to instill those values of not only hockey but just that team environment, which is amazing.
We scooped up a goalie today too.
Really?
Yep, Scotty Boy's coming to work for a while.
Well, that's back another one up, right? So as you grow, opportunities grow as well too. That's amazing. So what would you leave new parents with? Because obviously you're a new parent with the little 9-month-old, but you also have 4 that are playing. What would you tell new parents that are looking to get involved with ball hockey, that are looking to get in with Red Rock?
So the thing I would say more than anything is just don't be afraid. Nobody here really knows what they're doing when you get, especially in the younger kid age range. I mean, it's just like watching them play soccer or any other sport where they don't know how to play. They're all just learning together. So don't be intimidated like, oh, my kid doesn't know how to play hockey. It's weird. Not a lot of people play hockey. Bring them in. We've got a bunch of field hockey kids. We got a bunch of soccer kids. We got a bunch of basketball kids, kids that have played all different sports and never even heard of hockey. And they show up and they do a great job. And we have a whole bunch of people like me who absolutely love kids. I have too many because I love them. And I love coaching. I really do. I yell a lot, so hopefully you're not intimidated by a dad yelling at the kids. It's a happy yell most of the time.
It's all in good faith.
If I'm getting in somebody's face, it's because I'm telling them you're the best one out there. Go score.
Motivation.
But outside of that, it's such a blast. My kids have a great time. All of the kids on our teams have a freaking great time, and we just love it.
Adam, Alan, thank you very much from Prestige Woodworks. We'll have that link in there as well too. But again, custom home cabinets. If you guys are looking to do that, you guys know where to go. Once again, thank you for tuning in for the Southern Utah Hockey Report. I'm Gabe Gocha.
Thanks, Gabe. Go Steak Sauce!